I was on a roll, I had a job, you know, everything, played sports, everything was normal.
Long Island is facing a historic addiction crisis. I've been in public health for 25 years and I've never seen it this bad.
We see kids from middle class, upper class. We see kids that had straight A's. We see kids that were planning to go to college that no longer are.
In 8th grade, you hear that they're actually smoking pot and drinking.
First you start smoking pot on the weekends, then it turns into after school, then it turns into before school.
Everyone smokes and drinks. We're teenagers. This is what we do.
And nobody starts doing heroin. You start with the gateway drugs.
They'll start off with a Vicodin, a Percocet, oxycodone.
The #1 answer we get here is siblings. Where did you first get your prescription drugs? My brother or sister gave it to me.
And as you start your addiction, you need to take 1 a day in order to feel good. 6 months later, you're going to need to take 5 a day in order to feel the same way.
And they start to buy them on the street. They find out very, very quickly at $80 a pill, it's much cheaper and you get the same high from a $10 bag of heroin.
There are more medications in our households than ever before. There are more social pressures on kids than ever before, and parents tend to be busier than ever before. This has come together as a perfect storm.
They go from trying these opiate medications to abusing them to heroin in about 6 months.
I loved my heroin. It's the love of my life.
You think, how did I get here from where I was? You know, when I was a kid, I didn't say I want to grow up to have a needle sticking out of my arm.
We're seeing it much more in Long Island. It's much more hard hit in Long Island. It's happening. Kids are overdosing at much greater numbers than kids in the 5 boroughs.
Addiction doesn't happen overnight. It's progressive in nature. And so very often as parents, we never want to believe our kids are struggling.
From 14 to almost 21 was spent getting high. So last time I was a normal person, I was 13.
When somebody goes down the path and destroys their life, I would have to say there's an assumption that they have a loss of value of their life.
The conversation with kids, it has to be about strategies for coping with stress.
The dealer or older friend or your brother, they've got the answer. Oh, you have anxiety? Here, this pill will help you. Oh, you're upset? Smoke this, it'll make you feel better. They have all the answers, where when you look for the answer somewhere else, it's not so easy to find.
We live in a world where there's a lot of things competing for kids' attention. And in some ways, you know, our prevention strategies we haven't raised the bar to find a way to get those kids' attention.
Before it's too late, before we have to go in there and then rehabilitate, we're looking to say, let's go in to the beginning. Not educate in the traditional sense of the 10 things you need to know about drug addiction, but educate in a way that says, you're going to know what's good, bad, right, and wrong. Not because somebody told you, but because you've realized it. Just like me as a drug prevention program for high school students, it's not about information. It's not about giving you facts and figures. It's about giving you an opportunity to learn for yourself.
Dear Rob, this is the only class I've ever wanted to come to. It really encouraged me to put my heart into things and to talk to people more. I care so much about stuff now. I come home much earlier and I'm trying to reconnect with my family.
The things that are learned are relevant. They matter. They're life-changing. They're life-affirming.
I hate 9 o'clock because I love this class. It really is so much fun and so cool. One of the main reasons why I'm starting to love school.
Simply saying to them, these drugs can kill you, don't do them, is not going to do it. Because they have a need. We all have an innate need to cope with whatever stress comes our way.
Maybe if at a younger age I was taught to identify some of the feelings I was having, maybe I would have done something more productive and more healthy.
Let's bring this up in conversation. Where is it? Why is it not talked about every day?
We need something like this. The schools need something like this. Certainly, families need something like this. And most importantly, our kids need something like this.